CALSTART is the leading national organization in the United States driving the clean transportation industry forward. This is a historic week for us here to be in Pittsburgh, working with our 300 plus member companies to build the market so that we can decarbonize and clean up the transportation sector. CEM is where the ministers from the largest industrialized countries in the world get together. And we will be actively working with all the attendees here, but particularly the ministries, to educate them about the potential for zero-emission commercial vehicles. We have launched a global program to show that there is a pathway forward to really clean up the entire commercial vehicle sector. Through our Global Drive to Zero program, we already have 16 nations signed up. So here at the CEM event, we'll be recruiting more countries to join that campaign. And we'll also be conferring with the countries that have already signed up to help them further their specific plans and policies.
One of the big issues that we have today is that many policymakers, or those who are responsible to set the ambition and the policies, very often they don't understand the reality of the technology. They think that it is something that is still too expensive, that is still something that is coming 10 years from now, when in reality, the technology is very much here. The Global Clean Energy Action Forum is a very important venue. We're putting together the Zero Emission Truck Global Expo. 13 zero emission trucks so that the governmental officials can actually see and touch and feel the reality of the technology. So when we think in terms of smart policies, first you have the level of ambition the governments want. The second one are strong regulations that give a timeline and the certainty that the market will get there. Third, you have strong incentives, and then you have infrastructure investments and other local level policies. You can play with those levers to encourage zero-emission trucks and to discourage diesel trucks by aligning the work and the ambition of businesses and governments. The market can move in sync to achieve our goals.
We're happy to be here along with other zero-emission companies and policymakers that are working to transform the way we transport people and goods. Policy is a cornerstone right now to really expedite, to speed up the implementation of these important platforms. There is another way to do this, and this way is available now to stop polluting in neighborhoods through harmful emissions, through noise, and to do so in a much more economic way.
So electric vehicles are just starting to ramp up in the Class 8 truck space. We're seeing a lot of competition getting ready to launch over the next 12 to 18 months. We see this as a space that is not going away anytime soon.
Right now we have a great technology that works, technology that's improving constantly. We're incorporating that, and we continue to look to the future and how we can help our customers deploy vehicles.
Our goals here is to encourage policymakers to really take a hard look at the infrastructure, because the product is here. It's viable, it's proven, but we need help with legislation and grants and incentives to improve the footprint of the infrastructure component.
The change to zero emissions, I think, is very important, particularly in certain areas, especially for upcoming generations.
We have got to make dramatic reductions right away. We need a full leap into zero-emission future.
I'm extremely committed to living in a sustainable planet, and at the same time, we develop more economic benefits and more clean technology jobs.